me your top.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
So the New York starting five. You've got lights out. Kemp is out there with Walker. And it's Sessions in at the 2 guard. New York with the ball. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Henderson looking it over. Johnson a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The quick response from Johnson. He goes right back at him with the 3.
Here's lights out. A rebound by the Nets. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
Now the pass to Henderson from 11 feet away. And too long on the shot. For New York, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's lights out. And again, it's New York.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
From 10 feet out, and again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Puts up a deep 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And I know MP's been thinking about this matchup for a long time. Taking on the defending champion gives a team a great idea of how they measure up. To be the best, you've got to beat the best.
That's what this game is all about for MP. Proving to himself and everyone else that they belong in the title conversation. The Knicks leading by 4. First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Johnson. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Kemp. Here's lights out. And good coming on the assist by Kemp. 14 points for lights out.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
For 3, Henderson. It's not going to go for him. Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And it's good, 2 points. 16 points for lights out.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's lights out with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Forbes checked in, and Kispert subbed in for Johnson. 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Nets working the ball around now. Kispert, the pass to Abaji. 5 on the clock. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Lights Out. He's got 16. Cranes the three-pointer. Lights Out's got 19 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
White with it. Launches it. Unable to get that one.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Derek White is out there with Henderson. Then there's Kispert, and it's Forbes in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the game starts. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. New York shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good from Lights Out. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both free throws good from Lights Out.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Down low, here's Henderson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Henderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Here's Lights Out. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. And now it's 27 points for Lights Out. Nets trail by 16. Henderson passes to Claxton. Johnson surveying the floor. Inside, here's White. It's rebounded by Pollard.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. To the inside, here's Lights Out, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
and you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
To the middle. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires it up. It's rebounded by New York.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And it's Sessions with the ball for New York. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Johnson against Kemp. White looking around. The 19-footer is on the money.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's lights out. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lights out's got 37.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Outside, White. Johnson against Kemp. 11 feet away, and the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 now.
They're going old school on him. Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
Here's lights out. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's White. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Now here's Johnson. He has 5. Outside, White. And it's lights out with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Into the lineup for your Knicks, number 00, Scoot Henderson.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Johnson. That shot missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
And so it's New York holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Brooklyn Nets.
Their D has been like Swiss cheese, fellas, thin with huge holes. I think any of us would put 30 on these guys, even you, Ernie.
Jack, where do I sign my 10-day? I was born ready. And now let's take a moment. The fans hitting us up on social media. Here's one we got from Yum Applesauce. What really goes on behind the scenes between halftimes? Tell the truth. You guys ready to disclose our secrets?
Well, we really do just watch the games, but we definitely get the snacks going on now. Or in Shaq's case, a full 5-course meal.
Well, maybe if you ate a little more like me, you'd get big and strong like me.
We do go through a lot of food around here, but I think we can all admit that'll do it for our show tonight.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from lights out.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come
from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And New York looking at who they've got. Kemp is out there with Walker. Then there's lights out, and it's Sessions in at the 2.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's lights out. Claxton covering, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Johnson outside. Here's Abaji, who's covered by Sessions. Abaji, the pass to Claxton. No good on the 3. New York shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. Here's lights out, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Here's Henderson. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's lights out. Henderson defending. Here's lights out. It's deflected. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Johnson in the corner. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital. Setting that standard for others to follow.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. No one near Sessions as he lets it fly. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And it's Henderson with the ball for Brooklyn. Pass to Abaji. Henderson outside. That's tipped. And now the Knicks on the break. Stolen by Henderson. Here's Wilcox, and he makes good on the layup.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Here's lights out. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. 47 points for lights out.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
White, he's checked in for Brooklyn. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The 4th spot held by... Checked in for Duarte. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the 3rd. Here's lights out. Good, another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. There's the 3. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Hits it from three-point range. Lights out's got 56 points in the game.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
And so it's New York out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter.
74.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Knicks shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Scoot Henderson is out there with Derek White. Then there's Kispert, and it's Forbes in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
It's rebounded by Pollard. Pollard's got 6 rebounds in the game. And yep, another basket.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Now White. Pass to Forbes. The Nets working the ball around now. And that one's good by Henderson.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Lights out, and another one falls.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time. Knicks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Trains it from beyond the arc. Lights out's got 12 points now in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And good! There's another. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Toscano. That one rolling around and rims out.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Lights out, misses. Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Count that one. And that's now 28 points from Scoot Henderson.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Pass to Hart. Here's lights out. Henderson defending, and Kispert over to help. There's the pass to Coleman from beyond the arc, and he's good on the 3 ball.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court.
And the Nets making a change here. Wilcox is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Coleman's checked in for Wallace. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. There's a screen. Here's Henderson. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Henderson's got 18 points just in the second half.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Here's lights out. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Lights Out.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Lights Out. To the wing right side. Johnson over to help. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lights Out. Puts up a deep three. Johnson with the rebound. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.